Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Penn State Nittany Lions. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Using his legs, it's Hansen. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joe, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And, Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quick throw, catch made. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
And Indy Lions are looking to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Catch made on the left side. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Becht. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Yeah, Chris, and it's no secret that they want to get this guy the ball. And listen, they've got a history of that. When you look at Penn State throughout the years, heck, even in recent vintage, they've had guys like Tyler Warren, creative ways to get these playmakers the ball, and they're going to do that the rest of this day. This player is a special player. He's got to touch the football somewhere between 8 and 12 times today.
Got it. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Cut quickly. Waits. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
They'll try the right here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense not pressing this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to pass. It's Becht. Quick throw to his receiver. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Becht. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good, cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Heading left after the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
He's forced out of the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to...
And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Becht. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. We've been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make him pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the run, it's Martin powering through. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets him fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This passing game is still on fire. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Handoff heading left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
But tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Ball handed off. One down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air. It's Becht. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Looking to scramble now. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
I'm impressed with his game awareness, Chris. He understands what's going on down in this game. Inside of 4 minutes, you've got to pick up 1st downs and manage the clock. He does both on this snap, and now it's time to get that ball down the field. I love running 4 verticals in this situation because you send the defense deep, and if you need to check it down,
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And then first down, they go right back to him. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, they're doing a good job here putting themselves in position inside the 5, but got to score quickly. You need the ball multiple times. This ball needs to be in the end zone right away.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's got room to run, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were not going to catch him that time. Wow, an explosive run, just ripping apart this defense in the opening drive, Joel, and making an early statement.
This is exactly what the coaches mentioned to us. They wanted to establish the run, win the line of scrimmage, and they're able to do this on the opening drive. This defense is going to have to adjust, or this could be a long day.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to throw. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. For the defense, sending a message, Joe, and setting the tone on the very first play.
Goodness, we're barely settled up here. I can barely get my charts in front of me. We got a sack already. This defense said they wanted to get after him, and they did so right away.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
For this quarterback, that is going to be really tough to bounce back. On the first 3rd down of the game, he throws an interception. I think he was confused by the coverage, and he just panicked and put the ball in harm's way. It's a great job by this defense, and a huge interception early in this game.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Wideouts now clustered. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the all-important extra point. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to pass. It's Becht. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he's sacked as time expires, and that will do it.